Good, my peoples. How you doing? Getting a little bite to eat. Mm. Anyways, this is my first meal of the day. Right now, it's about 1:41. I usually eat around this time. I eat late. I only eat like once a day. To be honest with you, I do a lot like fasting, like 18 hours fast. So I eat around this time every single day, and then I'm good. If I need a snack or something like that, I may eat some fruit late, like an apple, orange, or something like that. The other night I binged on some chips. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted some chips and I binged on them, but I'm trying to do better, make better choices, man. You see my face starting to slim. Oh, we getting there. We getting there for sure. But for the time being, just trying to eat good. I'm at this little vegan spot right now. I try to eat as much vegan as possible. Um, Thank you. This is perfect, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. So I try to eat vegan as much as possible. Try to keep it clean. With the vegetables and stuff like that. Brown rice, um, fruits. I snack on seeds and nuts and things like that. But man, I ain't gonna lie. Like I've been working my ass off, and the weight, man, it's glued to me, right? Glued. I didn't even realize how much it was glued on me, man. But that visceral fat, that's a real thing. And I've been reading about it, and the way you get rid of it is through fasting. So I started fasting, and it's helping. My stomach is definitely going down, man. But the abs are still there. Don't get it tripped. Don't get it twisted. The abs are still there. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, Ion, this company right here, man, that's that vest that I've been wearing. This is one of them walk around vests that you can wear. It's a weighted vest. It's light. I just got it. Anyways, check this out. Ion, if you're looking at this video, man, hey, Ion ain't paying me either. You know what I mean? I seen a couple of guys. I seen a couple of guys with the vest. Haney in particular. I seen him with it, but yeah, you gotta fix this. It's too high up on my neck. You know what I'm saying? You gotta drop it. You gotta have to drape it. You're gonna have to engineer this a little bit better right here. I mean, I get it, but it's too tight. But the vest is cold though. A little sporty. You know, got one of the little hats or whatever. But yeah, these vests that I've been wearing. They nice, great quality, and they definitely been helping me out, man. My legs are strong. I went for a run, about 45-minute run the other day, and I felt good, man. I ain't gonna lie, I felt great, and I ain't ran in years. So I'm getting back on it, man. But anyways, let's talk about this, man. Let's see what you guys got going on. Anyways, y'all want to talk about Janabek and Laura? We are fireman. Yeah, that's a fire speech, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, look. I think yeah. OG, check this out. Papa. Haney can very well beat Norman. Oh, absolutely. I see a pathway for both guys. Oh yeah, he could. You know, what I tell you guys, with that ingredients, right? That main ingredient. Now you have that recipe. The recipe is the weaknesses also of the other fighter. So like, you're looking for vulnerabilities in both fighters, right? So the main ingredients, lateral movement, keeping his distance. Yeah, that's one part of it, right? Now you got to add on to that, right? And then that creates the recipe to be able to cook that guy. You know, who is the guy that I was thinking about earlier today? So a lot of people's been talking about Gary Antoine Russell, right? A lot of people been talking about him, and they're talking about him at 140, and him beating Shakur and beating this guy and beating that guy. It's like, yo, there's a recipe out to beat that guy already. There ain't no recipe for Shakur. So as strong as he look, as tough as he look, there's a recipe that somebody have already then put forth and showed us that he can be beaten. He can get counterpunched to death. So that's a part of it. As far as Norman goes, look, we gonna find out what Norman has. Haney got a high boxing IQ, man. Haney can dance with anybody. And we're gonna find out if Norman has a high boxing IQ as well to go along, because he's gonna have to figure out how to corner and trap Haney to be able to land his offense. Or he's gonna have to learn how to punch and move his feet at the same time in combination for him. And that's something that Ortiz can do very well. And he's getting ready to fight against Lubin. He can move his feet and attack at the same time, with combinations. So can Norman do that? Because he gonna need to. You said, let's see, what Tank Davis admitting to fight Jake Paul is fakes. Yeah, I'm not buying the fight, but I'm not watching that Jake Paul crap. I'm not. And Tank, I'm not watching it, man. Not at all. I like your channel. I appreciate you, man. I'm not looking at it, man. Like at first I was like, yeah, I'm gonna look at it, I'm gonna support it, but then now I'm like, man, I'm good, bro. I don't even want to see that circus, man, for real. I was gonna come out with a video today basically talking about what Jake sees in Tank, because I was looking at his hit list and I was just like, oh, okay. I don't know if y'all know his hit list, man, but he got Anthony Joshua on there. What do you think Anthony Joshua is? Weak-minded. Yeah. Anthony Joshua is not the same guy that he once was. You don't see Jake having guys like Andre Ward on his hit list. You see Jake has guys that he knows that, hey, they either checked out all right. Is the audio back on? Somebody let me know. Hold on. I'm one of the biggest haters in the history of boxing. Yes, I am the biggest hater in the history of boxing. Absolutely. Yes. I'm 5-time world champion, Hall of Fame. Yeah, you name it, bro. Healthy kids are fat. I'm the biggest hater, man. Yeah. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have money like Canelo. I don't have money like all these. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. I'm not gonna waste my time with you, bro. Hey, I appreciate hey, what's going on, Matt? How you doing, man? Let me tell you 3 facts about Gary Antoine robotic, ugly footwork, smothers his work on the ropes, consistent. Yep. He's too tight. Yep. Come on, Matt. Come on, why you gotta do him like that? Come on, Matty, why you gotta do him like that? See, when you're speaking truth, Matt, come on. That makes major sense to me. I love it. I like what you said. You see it? Yeah, very robotic. Yeah. Is he a tough guy? Oh, he tough. He tough, but he can be beat. He can be beat. Yeah, the formula's already out, Matty. You know that. Yes. Oh, yeah. Shakur. Yeah, works Gary. Of course, yes. Yeah, you know it. Oh, yeah. Gary, distance management is C level. Yes. Reaches a lot, lunges a lot, forces a lot of things. You got Crawford, not Crawford, but you got Shakur Stevenson, A+. Yep, you said that. He's going to destroy him. Not even kidding. See, look, Matt, you already on point, man. You know what time it is, man. This is the sweet science, man. Yes. That's what it's about. The sweet science, right? That's what you do, man. But anyways, man, let me get back to this list. I appreciate the super chat, Matt. Awesome, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, but check this out. One thing about Jake, he's an athlete. He wrestled, right? He did other sports as well, but he wrestled. And he's analytical, right? He can see certain mental blockages or mental mentalities. He understands that because he's an athlete, right? You can see when another guy isn't all the way engaged in the game like he's supposed to be, right? Whereas Jake, he's serious, right? He training, he constantly training, he working his behind off, right? Whether he has the talent or not, he's working his behind off. He's in the gym constantly. But you see a guy like Anthony Joshua, right? Low-hanging fruit and end of his career. He's saying, oh, I think I can deal with that. I think I can break him. You know what I mean? He's not in it like he was once before earlier in the days. He's looking at Gervonta Davis. He's saying, yes, Gervonta, you have skill, but I'm bigger than you. So my size will compensate for that lack of skill. But I do have some skills I believe that can give you some issues because I saw you in a Roach fight. I saw when you've had that pressure on you, and that resistance when somebody you couldn't stop and he kept coming. That freight train kept coming. You know what? That's what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to try to, if I can get past getting knocked out or getting caught on that chin, guess what? I can get close and I can let my hands go on you. I'm heavy-handed. I know you don't like that heat, And you can see that he even called him out in the press conference, saying how weak-minded he is, how his corner even panics, and how he's easily distracted. Jake, he's a strategist, bro. He's sitting there and he's saying, okay, him. And then he's looking at Ryan Garcia and he's saying, damn, oh yeah, you got a huge following. Oh yeah, you do. But you're not the great boxer that you think you are. Yeah, if you can't knock me out, I know how to get you. I can put pressure on you. You scared of power, Ryan Garcia. I can see it. You scared of power because if a guy like Rolly can beat you, shit, come on, I can beat you. And plus, with the skill, the speed, I can compensate with that with my toughness, with my size. If you can't break this, I'm in the fight with you. That's what and this is the things that he sees. Badou Jack, that's another one on the hit list, right? Badou Jack, oh yeah, veteran in the game, but he ain't no 200-pounder. He ain't no damn cruiserweight. He more of a light heavyweight. You look at his movements, you look at how he functions inside the ring. He's right in front of you. He's a little bit too slow. You know what I'm saying? He gets hit with shots. He gets hurt with shots. He's saying, you know what? This is Jake Paul speaking to himself, saying, oh, I think that can be my world championship opportunity right there, Badou Jack. I personally think Badou Jack could be tough, but I'm just saying, it's a guy that's hittable, right? A guy that's going to stand in front of you, can box a little bit, but he don't belong at no cruiserweight, man. That's it. So that's his championship opportunity. That's why he on the hit list, Then you have another guy. Who was the other guy? Badou Jack. You got Ryan Garcia. You got, KSI. That's another one. Another loudmouth. Another big, huge guy. Star. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, you name it. He's done it all. Yeah, big, huge following. So that's going to come with big money, eyeballs. But he's a guy that he's like, yo, you fought Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury beat you. Tommy Fury beat me. But I think I can beat you. I'm in a different place than when I fought Tommy Fury before. I've gotten better. But I see your style. You run out of gas. You hop in one place all the time. Yeah, you athletic, but you really don't know how to fight like I know how to fight. He gonna make big money, and that's why he's on the hit list. He like, yo, you gonna run out of gas. You know what I'm saying? You ran out of gas going 6 rounds with Tommy Fury. How the hell you gonna mess with me? This is how he thinks, people. I'm telling you. So that's why he on the hit list. So he's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. He's getting paid, right? Because he's getting the big names out there, but he's strategically picking these guys because again, he sees weakness in all these guys. But anyways, that's enough about Jakey Paul. You know what I mean? There was another guy I believe on the list, but Anthony Joshua, KSI. I think I got them all. I might have missed one, but this is all the reasons why you want to fight these guys, man. But let's talk about something else other than Jakey Paul. So hypothetically, could Gary beat Sean Porter? A prime Sean Porter? Hell no. Prime? Hell no. I don't care what he say. Hell no. A prime Sean Porter? Nope. Salute him, please, blessings, and show love and smash the like button. Hey, man, yeah, show some love, smash the like button, man. I appreciate that, bro. If boys listen to your picks, they would be up right now. Listen to me, man. Look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. I'm not always right. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not always right. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing I want you to do, because you have to make that choice. So you can listen to the things that I tell you. It's like when I go back and I listen to what I said about Erickson Lubin, and I go back and I listen to that, and I go, damn, Lubin can actually win this damn fight. Although I'm thinking Virgil Ortiz is going to win the fight, I'm saying, damn, what I just said, Lubin can win this damn fight. Like, this is Lubin's like last opportunity, really. He might be a player still because he got a name and has experience in the game and still can make some money, but like, this is his last opportunity to really fight a big name and beat him and be that guy at 154, because Virgil Ortiz is the guy right now. So like, he's like, damn, this can be his. So he putting everything into it. He's serious. I saw his interview on Fight Hype. Yeah, he's serious. He old school, you know. And his mindset, he's feeling like, man, boxing's a popularity contest. That's what he's feeling, you know. And he got a point to what he's saying. You know, guys are getting in positions that don't even belong in those positions. But I'll say this to Lubin. This is how I would have countered. I would have said, well, in your biggest opportunities, you didn't win, big dog. So that's why you at where you at. Now, you would have beat Charlo. Back in the days, you would have beat Findora. Bro, you wouldn't even be saying what you're saying. You would be the guy in charge. You would be the shot caller. You know what I'm saying? You didn't win in your biggest moments. If you would have won, it would have been completely different. Your mindset would be completely different, right? You would be the shot caller in the division, but you're not. But you're getting another opportunity to be that, my guy. You know? So, look, count your blessings as they come, big dog. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you take care of this opportunity this time. You got a real good shot of beating this guy Ortiz, man. You do. But it's gonna take a lot more than just, you know, skills. It's gonna take a lot of heart too, and you're gonna have to be smart, man. You know, I don't know if he look at it. I don't know if Lubin look at these videos, man. I don't know, you know, I don't know who the hell look at these videos, but you know, I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to give you some game, bro. You gotta take care of business. Hey, from Sydney, Australia, man. Sydney, Australia was good, big dog. I've been out there once, man. Australia's really nice, man. Tim, you should do a story time about your fights with Pavannikov. That's funny, man. Yeah, that Pavannikov was crazy. Vietnamese food? Nah, this is somewhat, yeah, this is Vietnamese, but it's vegan though. It's vegan. I'm gonna take it to go. Chris, good, man. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, thanks for the $5, man. Appreciate you, bro. Virgil ducked Bakaram, still complaining about rehydrating at 154 pounds. Said they tried to unify an interim title so they could fight. He said shaking my head. Your thoughts? So you're saying that he's still complaining about rehydrating at 145? I'm not following you there. You know, but he ducked Bakaram. Yeah. See, I don't really know the history of, you know, Virgil, and you know, I know one thing, that he was looking to fight Boots, and then Boots turned it down. I know that. I'm not sure as far as how many other guys that he actually tried to fight or wanted to fight him. I'm not sure, man. I don't really get into that whole he fought, he just saying he's ducking this. I don't really get into that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's hot today. It's not hot today, but I'll tell you this: Virgil has fought Madrimov. He's fought against what's the other guy name is? Damn, it wasn't Bakaram. It was the other one. He fought against two guys that are top-rated guys at 154 pounds. And those two guys, that's the reason why he's rated where he's rated, because he fought and beat two top guys. Whether you felt that he won the fight or not, he got the victory. All right. I think it was Martazaliev. No, Bakaram. I think it might have been Martazaliev. I get the names mixed up. Anyways, man, let's keep continuing. I personally think that he'll get an opportunity to unify the title sooner than later. He'll get an opportunity to fight for a title sooner than later. You know, I think that he knows that he has to fight Fedoruk if he gets past this guy, you know, who is tough, and Lubin, to where he can grab a belt, grab a couple of straps, you know. I think that Virgil's willing to face any of the top guys out there, man. I really do. And Boots included, you know. So it's just a matter of time, man. You know, sometimes these guys don't want to fight the time that you want to fight. Sometimes it's like that, you know. So, but I'll just say that, man. So, but Rolly versus Pacquiao, is it happening? I'm hearing through the grapevine, but I'm also hearing through the grapevine that Teofimo Lopez is trying to jump all over that. So we'll see. Are you still doing 200 daily sit-ups like you did back in the days? No, not doing 200. No, I don't do any boxing training. Not at all. Not yet. I gotta get this weight off first, man. You know, like my body's not moving like it should. So once I get this weight off, then I'll start doing a little bit of boxing training just for shits and giggles. But yeah. Yeah, Martazaliev, he got skills, but I don't know about Bud cherry picking Canelo. Don't know about all of that. Remember, Canelo was the bigger man. He's been established that way for years. I cherry pick my ass. And we talked about this on this channel. We don't make no excuses. You know, the better man won, and I was Bud Crawford. So we gonna keep it like that. That's just what it is. Now everybody's saying Canelo old, he this, he all, he over the hill. Nah, we don't want to hear that. Yeah, I heard about Young Gotti. Hey, is Virgil the best fighter that never have a title right now? Yeah, Maddie, I appreciate you, bro. I think he might be. Yeah, I think he might be. You know, I don't think it's he don't have a title because Virgil doesn't have a title because of his situation back in the days, man. I think Virgil could have got a title at 147 pounds, man, but like he just wasn't healthy, man. So he's had a lot of setbacks along the way, you know, a lot of setbacks. But I think he could have grabbed the strap at 47 for sure, you know. And it was just about just getting healthy, man. You can't half step this game if you ain't healthy. You know, if you ain't 90-something%, man, like you can't get in that ring, man. It's tough. So, yeah, I think he could have. I think he might be, man. You know, he just might be. But is Itama the real deal? I think Itama might be the real deal, man. I really do. You know, see, the thing about Itama is that he gets you before you get him. And what I mean by that is that I have yet to see him get touched. You know, I haven't seen, he haven't had a hard time, you know, inside the ring, like getting touched. So we don't know, you know, like his skill set, hell yeah. Oh yeah, his accuracy, his speed, his power, The way he positions, the way he lines up his shots, man, he's sweet. Look like a musician out there. Yeah, yeah. My eyes, I'm looking at him. I'm saying, oh yeah. And I like the young gun because he not rushing it. You know what I mean? You stumble upon the way when you're trying to rush towards success, man. Like let it come naturally. It'll come. He'll get there. And when he get there, he want to remain at the top. You don't want to get knocked off. If you rush it too soon, you get knocked off. Take your time, man. He can knock out all these little veteran fighters, man. And by the time he get to where Usyk gone, and then he's the man. He moves in position, and then he becomes the man, right? And now he's sitting on top of the throne. And then everybody gonna be chasing him. So, but yeah, I see you got a little fight lined up coming up soon. Another fight lined up against another veteran. Get these veterans up out of here. Send them on their way. You know? Big fan, what's going on? Manila, Philippines, what's happening with you, man? Yeah. Love, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Hey, we even got South Africa here, man. For real. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Yep. Some of these comments, Danny, your comment is trash. Let's put you in timeout, bro. Yeah, we don't talk about that type of stuff here, bro. Who I think that Manny's gonna fight next? I'm not sure. I hear it was Rolly. I thought it was Rolly. You know, I really thought it was Rolly. Hey, big shout out to the Philippines, yo, for real. Those are some of my biggest fans, for real. I take more pictures with Filipinos than anybody else. True Warrior. Boachuk. That was who it was. Yeah, it was Boachuk. You ain't lying on that. It was Boachuk. Yeah. But then you got like little dark horses like Adams. Brandon Adams in the division, man. He can creep up and surprise a lot of people, man. That dude a real one, man. I'm for real. So like he can box, he can scrap too, right? Your dude's cerebral, man. He's strong, you know, low center of gravity, compact, strong, physically come in shape, tremendous shape, man. Hey, Adams a sleeper. Don't sleep on that dude, man. Don't sleep on that dude, man. He can surprise a lot of people in this division, man. Oh yeah, that's a damn show, man. Maddie again, man. I appreciate you. Is Virgil the best? Yeah. I already answered that. My bad. Do I get my eyebrows done? Man, no, I don't get my eyebrows done. My bruh. Come on, Danny, what's up, Danny? Are you okay? No, I don't get my eyebrows done, bro. These are naturals, bro. Come on. First you gonna ask me that crazy question, then you gonna ask me, come on, bro. My eyebrows done. No. Absolutely not. Fingernails ain't painted, none of that. No. Dude got a man bag though. Yeah. But I've had my man bag for over 12 years. All these young guys, they late to the party. Yeah. These are called baller bags. Baller bags. That's what these are called. Baller. You get one of these bags, you better be balling. Yeah. Who was my toughest opponent ever? Manny. By far. Manny by far, man. Let me give you a wrench. You ain't got no wrench yet? Manny. Hold on. No, okay, you got a moderator already. Yeah, I was trying to give you one, Matt. You got a wrench. But yeah, Manny Pacquiao all day. Toughest physical fight was it was 2 fights physically. Lamont was a tough physically, and then you had Ruzan Pavatnikov. Crazy. Mason the best without getting a title. We don't know. I don't know how good Mason is yet. I see the talent though, and I think he's real. I do. But he gonna get tested. He gonna get tested, man. Noakes gonna test him. You know, not unless he catch Noakes coming straight in and knock him out. You know, but if Noakes can take that power, it's gonna be a tough fight. Yeah. Don't sleep on Noakes, man. All right, let me see something. Let's see what else we got. 160 at Virgil. How do I feel about Janibek versus Lara? Man, I was looking at Lara the other night, man, and Lara legs gone. I got Janibek by stoppage. He gonna overpower Lara, I think. I think he's technically good enough too to compete with Lara's little games and stuff little traps that Lara tries to set. I see the uppercut being a major weapon for Janibek. Nasty, straight left hand down the middle. Yeah, it's gonna be Janibek gonna be a problem for Lara. A big problem. Yeah, Tim, stop the cap, you duck Spence. Ask Spence that. Truly. I ducked him. I ducked Ramirez, I ducked all these. Yeah, I ducked a lot of guys. Yeah. If you say so. Boy, if you don't get off my channel, kind of disrespect me, boy, you done lost your damn mind. Bro, you better check my dental records, my dude. Check them. Who is the hardest puncher I've ever faced? Ruslan Pavanikov. By far. Ruslan. Punched like a man. He hit like a mule. Damn. Yeah, the hardest I've ever been punched. And then there was another dude named Antamani. He was an African guy. That was the first time that I ever felt like that electrical current going through my entire body. Yes, it was ridiculous. Yeah. I put a video out on Ben Whitaker and what I think about Ben Whitaker. I pissed somebody off last night with my comments, but I've already talked about Ben Whitaker and how I feel. Ben's not serious enough for me. Hey, Matt. Small heavyweight? 6'4"?
Oh, I thought you called me.
Vander Holyfield was 6'2". Mike Tyson 5'11" and a half. Really? 6'4"? Itama? That's a big boy. That's a big boy. And the crazy part is he's at that perfect, like Usyk, right? That perfect size to where they still have that athleticism. And he has that height that still allow him to like be able to move laterally. You know, once you get past that, it's really hard to really move laterally, man. You become too big, right? But he's sharp. His movements are sharp, man. They quick, automatic. You know, it's like it's no lag, no drag in his movements, man. So like, he's at the perfect height. Yeah, because they get taller, they get slower. They get bigger, they become slower. He has speed, hand speed, and punching power, explosive power. Yeah, he's a great size heavyweight. He bigger than the ones that came before. He bigger than Ali. Yeah, he's an excellent size heavyweight. Perfect. Sweet. For sure. Talking about he's short. Shit. No, he ain't. Rolly the real GOAT. I like Rolly. Rolly's a cool dude, man, for real. Thanks for sharing the financial advice between yeah. Hey, I appreciate you. No doubt, no doubt. Hey, look, I'm gonna just tell y'all this, man. The Charlos names get brought up so often, bro, but they ain't never in the ring. Like, they need to get in the ring. Like, as much as people talk about them, bro, and miss them, like, they need to get into the ring. They missing out on action. Like, for real, man. Damn. Cause that's all I see is Charlo this, Charlo that, Charlo should fight this fight, Charlo should fight that guy. And it's like, dude, like I know Charlo was like undisputed at this weight class, but dog, he is MIA. Like he needs to get back in action, man. He is missing. You said Fedor beats all at 154? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, Pacquiao will be a long-time legend. Yes, Pacquiao, yes. Tim, do you have any idea what platform is Top Rank going on? I don't. Well, we won't know anything. We won't know anything until the beginning of the new year. They keep everything hush. That's what real business. Come to the Philippines. We love you. Appreciate you. How does Shakur and Tio play out? I talked a little bit about that the other day and what I think. What's the main ingredients for Teofimo Lopez? What's the main ingredients for Shakur? Once you find the main ingredients now, then you start adding to it, man. You create that recipe. You know, where are areas that Shakur is weak, do you feel? Where are areas that you feel that Tio is weak in? You know? Does Tio have a good jab? Is he going to be able to use his jab effectively against Shakur, who is a southpaw? Do you understand that battle between the southpaw and the southpaw, having the lead hands on the same side? Do you understand that? Do you not? You know, will Tio have success exploding into range? Will he be able to have success to be able to catch Shakur, who's great at controlling distance and range and has great eyes and distance control and understands his range? Can he get there? Can he disguise his attacks and catch Shakur off, you know, out of position or not set, not ready to punch or not ready to defend? Just like, it's a chess match, man. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a chess match. And I got Shakur all day. I think he's a better fundamentally sound fighter than Tio. Tio is extremely athletic, and Tio can get away with a lot of things against certain guys that are not as smart as Shakur. You know, so that's what I see, man. You know, I think Shakur beats him, and I think he beats him pretty easily. You know, I'm high on Shakur, if y'all don't know. I'm really high on Shakur. So, who do I got, Jake Paul or Tank? I don't give a damn. Neither. I don't give a damn. I really don't. How was I able to outbox the counterpuncher, Juanmel Marquez? Did you watch his fights? Yes, I watched his fights, Chris. I watched his fights. I watched him fight Floyd. Floyd gave me the blueprint to beat him. Yeah. So Floyd just kept moving his feet. And then if you notice, Marquez feet had to be set for him to punch. You know, once it's because he likes power. So if his feet weren't set before he started punching, he was off balance. He never liked to be off balance. So the objective was to counter the counterpuncher. You know, be first and be last. I start the action, I get him to react, he reacts, then I react off his reaction. That's it. So it was counter to counter. And I start I make him dance to my rhythm, dance to my beat, and that's with my jab, out, jab. All right. Then when he tries to counter, then I counter his counter. That was it. It was easy. That was probably one of my easiest fights. I'm not gonna lie, because I boxed smart and I didn't play the game. I didn't do the Ruslan Pavannikov type of fight. All right, what do you remember about Escobedo? Hey, Escobedo dropped me in training. That's what I remember. He did. Caught me with a shot when I was coming in. I wasn't hurt, but I was more off balance. But he did knock me down. He dropped me, and it was before the Marquez fight too. It was right before the Marquez fight. See, these are stories that you only get here. These are stories that you only get here. Can you believe that? Escobedo dropped me in sparring. I was so embarrassed. I ain't gonna lie. I was embarrassed like a mother. Boy. But see, I'm man enough to let y'all know. You feel me? Ain't no shame in my game, man. Ain't nobody freaking perfect. You know what I'm saying? And you can take it and run with it. If I didn't tell you, you wouldn't have known. But I told you because I don't give a damn, right? My game, it's over. It's over for me. But these are just sparring stories that you don't hear, right? But yeah, Escobedo. And you know who used to always be a pain in my ass too? Mauricio Herrera. Mauricio Herrera used to always tear my ass up. Ooh, that dude. I couldn't stand sparring that mother. Man, I couldn't stand sparring him, man. Mauricio, man. So, I'm doing some studying on, I've been studying Noakes and I've been studying Mason. I'll come out with a video shortly on that breakdown. But yeah, I'm gonna come out with a video about that. I got Janibek versus Laura. He gonna stop him. He gonna stop him. Shrinkers, I appreciate you, man. Oh man. Okay. You saying Caballel beats Usyk? Bet money if they fight. Ooh. I like Caballel, but damn. I appreciate the money, but I appreciate you, big dog. But that's a tough one, man. Smaller Caballel's a smaller heavyweight too. Combination of a boxer and also can punch a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to remember his fight when he fought against Big Bang. Was it Big Bang he fought against? No. Yeah, I think it was him. I'm not sure. But I'm trying to remember his last fight inside the ring. That's hard. I don't know. I don't think so. Right now, off the top, I don't think he beats Usyk. I don't think so. I still got Mason. He's the truth. Says one of the best counterpunchers at his age. Says I've ever seen. I don't know if any can handle that smoke from that. Yeah. I appreciate the $5, man. Thank you, bro, Matt. But I think he's definitely the real deal. He is a hell of a counterpuncher. See, what for me, what makes him so damn good is that he's a great counterpuncher, but he knows how to punch in between shots. He knows how to punch as his opponents are throwing, and he finds those openings. You know, he has those quick hands, and he has that punching power. So, like, I tell you guys, like, the worst time to get hit is when you're throwing a shot. You know, those shots are coming through. Those are the worst times to get hit. You know, and they are because you're exposed. You're wide open. You're defenseless. You know, and a lot of times you're coming forward when you're getting aggressive, and so you got your forward momentum also. You know that you got to worry about. You know, you're running into shots or getting countered cleanly on the chin, and that's where this kid is good at, man. He's great, but I'll tell you this: he does make some mistakes that can cost him. So although you do see the flash of the, you know, the good things, like I see the flash of the bad things, and I'm saying, damn, he got lucky there. And there was one guy in particular, that guy that dropped him a couple of times. He saw the opening, and it was a left hook. You know, because Mason would throw uppercuts from too far away, and he got timed a couple of times, and he got hit with the same punch. Now, has he corrected that? I'm sure. You know, he's gone back, he's worked on that, and made sure he don't put himself in that position. But there's still, even after that, there's still subtle things that I see that I'm like, I don't know. Just small though, small things. So, but yeah, he is the real deal though, man, for real. But let me see, Desert Storm, appreciate you, man. And God, I appreciate you, man. What's good with you, man? This is how you feel about a Tank versus Manny fight. How do I feel about the fight? That can probably happen. I think I said this before. I did say this. I said Tank is looking for the big money. He'll probably end up fighting Manny Pacquiao after Jake Paul. I did say that. If that was to come true, I was right. So that's a fight that I think that Tank would entertain. Absolutely. He's a 47-year-old Manny Pacquiao. He wouldn't entertain that. I gotta go with Tank, man. It's hard for me to get past the age of Manny, man. Like, it's hard, you know. Like, and I understand, like, cause I'm starting to like realize that like age is somewhat of a figment of your imagination, but it's also at the same time like you can will yourself, but you need the health, right? And Manny kind of takes care of himself, and he's strong. You know, he's strong man, right? And he's strong mentally. You know, as long as Manny's body holds up, he gonna do all right. You know, but 47 is still 47, man, and it's a young man's sport. And Tank is barely 30 years old, man, and he has that punching power. And I know Tank will have to come up in weight, so that will favor Manny. You know, and Manny, I didn't like the way he looked this last fight, man. He didn't have a lot of snap on his shots. You know, he wasn't hitting like he usually hit, and that's because of inactivity. But maybe he'll look different coming back for the second time, having another training camp. You know, this was coming off of 4 years, so you know, maybe my expectations were too high for Manny, but we'll see what happens in January, man. You know, see who gets in the ring with and see how he looks. He should look better. You know, he should look better. But that's my thoughts, man. I wouldn't mind seeing it. Anyways, well, guys, Derek, I appreciate you, man. It says, if you can work with Devin, what would you have him work on to prepare for Norman? Hey, you know what? It's crazy you say that, Derek, because I was thinking about putting together a video today of if I was training both these guys, what would I do? And you just said, ask me the question. That's crazy. Um, that's interesting as hell, man. I was thinking about it on my walk. See, Haney got to win the battle. For me, I feel Haney got to win the battle up front. Haney has to get some sort of respect from Norman. He can't allow Norman just to walk through the front door and think it's comfortable and think it's okay. You know, he got to have some pots and pans waiting on his ass. You know what I'm saying? And you got to keep him guessing. You know, you got to throw off his rhythm. You got to throw off his timing. You know what he's going to be looking for. He's going to be looking for that left hook. You know that. You know, so I would be having in my guy jab, you know, control space, probing, you know, feinting, you know, and constantly switching up his rhythm and confusing Norman. The pre-engagement has got to be on point for Haney and be alert like a mother. You know, it's not going to be erratic movement. That I don't want to see no erratic movement. No, because you're going to allow Norman to gain confidence because he's walking forward. Nah, it's nice steps left, steps right, but just controlling space and range outside and using that stick, you know, your best punch, and being aggressive with it and feinting him and making him happen and just forcing him to react to what you got going on. And when Norman reaches, lunges, leaps in, which he usually do, you know, he leaves his feet. That's the reason why I say the chickens are important for Norman, but you know, they're going to ignore it. It's okay. You can ignore it. That's fine. You know, you're going to find out. There's levels to this shit, right? Norman has to get from A to B into mid-range. If Haney can control that area, it's going to be difficult for Norman, man. Because when I look at Norman's footwork, he reaches with offense. He's not going to get there with Haney. He can't be reaching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Leaving his feet, lunging in with hooks. You know what I mean? He has a 2-1 combination that he likes to throw to close distance. I know that. I see it. It's repetitive. You won't be able to do that against Haney. Haney will catch on to that. So that's just the first part. Because sooner or later, Norman's going to make some sort of adjustment and he going to get there. He going to get home. And when he do get home, what we going to do, we going to tie his motherfucking ass up. We going to tie him up. Yeah. And we going to walk him right back to the center of the ring. You know? And if the referee wants to step in, let him step in. Do your damn job, right? So then we'll add the tie up, right? When he gets close, we'll tie him up. We'll walk him back to the center of the ring. Norman usually surrenders anyway. In the tie-up, in the clinch, he usually surrenders. We're going to walk him back, and then what we're going to start doing is we're going to tie him up, we're going to walk him back a few feet, then release him and bomb on his ass. That's what we're going to do. Oh, yeah. Clinch, release, work. You know, and those will be moments, small moments right there where Haney can win those little battles too, those little subtle battles, right? And the judges are like, ooh, look at Haney. Ooh, damn. Yeah, he beating his ass outside and he beating him on the inside, you know? Oh, wow. You know? But it's all about keeping his wrenching distance. Making this guy chase him down. Subtle movements. And just countering the shit out of him all night. All his mistakes. Countering the shit out of him. That's it. We not finna sit there and exchange with this guy either. So these are small things that I'm thinking about when I'm talking about it. But of course, we'll break down the film and then we're like, hey, we can get him in this area, we can get him in that area, we can get him in that area. Yeah, you know, we can do that. But that's just a small little sample size right there, man. You know, I think Haney's smart enough to figure this out, man. You know, as far as Norman goes, hey, eat this mother. That's it. Eat him. You know, Norman might have to endure 2, 3, 4 shots before he get his in, but hey, we gotta go get him. We gonna come in behind that jab. We gonna be We gonna have high energy. We gonna try to match his energy. Yep. We gonna jab with him. We gonna move with him. Yeah. And we gonna stay in front of him all night. No, we gonna try to slide behind the jab, try to get away from that jab. We gonna try to slide in some slip counters, get down to that body, and work the shit out of him. You know, don't allow him to tie you up. So it's gonna be a little bit of opposite. But these are subtle things, man. That I can sit here all day and talk about this, man. But that's a little bit, man. I appreciate you, bro. But it's all about Norman getting the inside and breaking Haney down. He got to break his ass down. Oh yeah. Keep him still. Let me see. Appreciate the super chats, man. Thank you. But anyways, I just got done cooking. I'm about 55 minutes on this joint, man. I just wanted to come through, show y'all how I'm living, man. I'm chilling. Let me see. There was a super chat, man. Hey George, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate the super chat, man. Who more likely beats Bud at 168? Boots or Benavidez? It's not Boots. It's not Boots. It's Benavidez. It's not Boots. Nah, see, I'm gonna say this again. Boots. Boots is a talented fighter. His skill needs to be refined. If he refines his skill and become more disciplined with his skills, he's going to be a real problem. He's not there yet. As the competition jacks up, he's going to realize, like, I'm going to have to refine my skill. I'm going to have to be more disciplined because I can't get caught with these shots. These shots, they hurt. They hurt worse and worse, because when you get to that elite level and you start fighting that stiff competition, bro, they thump. They hit hard. And so, like, little grazing blows like he got hit with when he's throwing an uppercut from too far away and he gets clipped with a shot like that from a jabroni, bro. Now imagine Crawford shooting that shot, one of the best counterpunchers in the game. Now imagine you're not walking through those type of shots. And again, it's the same punch coming from the left side, which is his right side. It's the same punch. So Boots is not for Crawford yet. Not yet. Crawford is too seasoned right now for him. Boots has skill, but it's not seasoned. It ain't marinated yet. It's not there. Okay? So Benavidez, on the other hand, is a little different. Yeah. That's a big boy. High revving. He's going to be in Crawford's face all night. It's going to be more about his durability than anything. Can Crawford keep this monk off of him? Can he do it all night? That's what it's going to be about. Because this dude is not going to stop coming. And he's going to eat some. And he's going to take some shots. And he's going to walk through some shit to get his. So that fight is more dangerous than a damn Boots fight. So that's what my thought is, man. You know? But good question, though. Great question. And if you think something different, that's fine. That's okay. But you asking me my opinion, bro. I'm giving it to you. So, Brandon, what's up with you, man? Appreciate you, bro. Who wins a Prime Andre Ward versus Crawford? That's gonna be a draw. That's gonna be a draw, man. Don't be trying to set me up like that, man. You know the dudes are my guys, man. Come on, bro. You know that. I can't do that. Andre Ward was a killer at 168, man. He's a naturally bigger guy too. 180. I think he was 6 foot. Short arms though. But he can handle himself in every department too. He don't have the power that Crawford has, but he has enough to get a lot of respect. But that's a hell of a fight, man. That's a hell of a fight. It's a dangerous fight for both, man. I think both of them kill each other. You know, that was the problem with me and Crawford back in the days, and that was one of the reasons why I stopped sparring him. And we stopped sparring each other is because we literally used to try to kill each other, man, when we sparred. That's how competitive it was. And like every sparring session was like a fight. Like, and so I was just like, bro, like we don't need to be, you ain't no sparring partner, big dog. Like you're not. So, but yeah, that's a hell of a fight, man. That fight is definitely going the distance. Two of the smartest guys in boxing. It's a hell of a fight, man. I like it though. I do like it. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. All right, why you never fought Ward or Mayweather? Ward was too big. Ward was too big, and Mayweather, I never fought him because he never wanted to align with me. That's why. So, you know, I wish, Mayweather, if you listening, we can do it now. You know what I mean? Like, we can get in now, man. We can do an exhibition or something, man. You know? Why not? But I've always wanted to fight Mayweather. You know, and one of the things that I used to do is I used to just look at how fighters would move, and then I try to emulate their movement. So, like, and it's not boxing I'm talking about business, right? So, if you notice, Mayweather and Pacquiao fought some of the same people. You know, and they just would rotate. And so I'm like, okay, I fought Marquez. Mayweather fought Marquez. Manny fought Marquez. All right, I fought Pacquiao. Okay, then Mayweather fought Pacquiao. And then, okay, I'm like, okay, well, I got a couple of guys. I'm like, well, shit, well, Mayweather, why don't you fight me? Manny fought me, you know. I told a story about Mayweather years ago, and it was more so about putting that money in escrow. So I got a call years ago about like they were saying that like, hey Tim, we want to make a fight with you and Mayweather. I'm still in contract with Top Rank, right? And I'm like, okay, well, what we talking? Well, we'll pay you $8 million. I'm like, all right, cool. $8 million? All right. You know, particularly I was gonna make about 4 or 5 with Manny, you know, in our third installment. So I'm like, all right, well, look, check this out. I got something on the table right now with Manny, but shit, you pay me $4 million, then it's on. Just, hey, this is my, hey, wire me this $4 million. I'll sit out. Yeah, I'll sit out. I won't fight Manny. I'll wait on Mayweather. You think they wired me the money? No, they didn't wire me the money. If they would have wired me the money, my path would be completely different right now. But they didn't. So that fight never materialized. You know, because I'm not gonna take your word and be Amir Khan and thinking you're gonna fight Floyd Mayweather, and then get okie doke, and then he ends up fighting Andre Berto. Smart businessman. I'm not stupid. So you can make all the promises in the world. Your actions speak louder. Anyways, appreciate you. Let's see what else we got. I'm about to get up off this thing, man. I'm gonna hit this last super chat. What's going on with you, man? Appreciate it, man. Do you consider top 5 boxers out of Inland Empire all time? Oh man. It says, who do you consider the top 5 boxers out of Inland Empire all time? Riverside County and San Diego. Man, I don't know. Man, there's a lot of them, man. I mean, dude. You talking about born and raised, or you talking about born and raised, or you talking about like people that train in the area? Like, I don't know. Smoke, I don't know. To be honest with you, I really don't. Damn, Inland Empire? Shit, I mean, look, man, you gotta have Sugar Shane in that mug. I know that. I gotta be in that mug. Myself, San Bernardino County, Riverside County. Um, Shit, wasn't Paul Williams out this way too? Who else? Man, there's a ton of them, bro. There's a ton of guys out of Cali, bro. Like around that area. So, shit. I don't know. That's a good ass question, man. But yeah, I don't really know the history like that. But I just know there's a ton of us out of California, bro. Inland Empire, Riverside, San Bernardino County. There's a ton of us, man. Yeah. But I appreciate you, bro. Sorry I couldn't answer your question like you know, sorry about that, man. But you know, yeah. But anyways, man. Well, yay. I appreciate you guys' time, man. For real. 67. What does that mean? Wooded. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, big dog. Thank you though. Appreciate the $2, big dog. But Mayweather doesn't have the balls to fight Tim Bradley. I think he said Tim. Six. Oh, six. Oh, 6'7". Hey, for real, Corey, I appreciate you, man. Crawford just had needed to get uncovered, man. He was already discovered already, man. Cameron Duncan already discovered him, but